If you're single, you certainly don't need me to tell you how different the dating scene is these days. Many of you use online dating sites like Tinder and Match.com. But even if you make a match in the age of social distancing, how do you develop a meaningful relationship? Can you? Yes, you could turn to Zoom for virtual dates. But can you really find that special someone? Zooming in to talk about how different dating is now and what it might look like in the future. Friend of the show, clinical psychologist, Dr. Jeffrey GARDERE. Doc, good to see you.
Always great to be with you, Bill.
So let's cover the obvious. Of course, it's different. We're all on Zoom now. There's a discouragement of physical contact. Do you think it's easier or harder for people these days?
I think it's going to be harder in the short run, but in the long run, it's going to be better. Just like we're learning more adaptive behaviors through COVID-19, I think we're going to learn about the quality of taking the time to get to know someone else.
What about physical touching, though? I mean, I would like to think that we'll get through this and everyone will be reminded that human beings actually have immune systems, and we will eventually be able to hug and embrace and do the things we do, because body language is such an important part of getting to know someone, and it's not always as clear over a Skype call or Zoom.
Well, that's true, and there's going to be a lot of sexting and texting and talking and showing body parts on these different media platforms, but eventually we will come out of the other side of this and we will be back in physical contact. But I think what you'll see is another change, which is not going on dates when you have a flu or a cold or not feeling well, making sure that you're taking care of yourself and exercising and taking your vitamins, because you want to keep up your immune system. And even the people that you're dating, are you going to date someone that may be from a hot zone? This is the point where you don't want someone who's hot versus someone who may come from a more rural area where there are less cases of...
So sort of a modern day discrimination redlining of pandemic zones as opposed to the old economic redlining with mortgages, right?
Absolutely. But you know what's going to be better than an actual police badge? It'll be the results of your COVID-19 test that you're going to show that potential person that you want to date.
I hope not, Doc, but I don't know. These days, it seems anything goes. I'll see you soon.